guys and girls, it's me Teresa from healthyveganlife.com, and today I'm going to answer a question I got from one of you guys about greens. This girl Essie asked me what my advice would be for people that don't like the taste of greens, and if I would ever recommend a meal replacement powder like the Garden of Life raw meal. Now I just looked the Garden of Life raw meal up, and I'll put the video of what this website looks like, and it's basically like a powder where they put all kinds of nutrients in there. I am not a big fan of these kinds of meals. I mean, it's vegan, so I wouldn't say, I wouldn't like advise against it, but I would say you could probably spend your money better. The thing is, it seems to be that every time they do research on food and on the absorption of nutrients and stuff, it is always best to go for the whole foods. It just seems to be like we can't really cheat. We can't really cheat and be like, oh, this is a pill or this is a powder, and we just put all the nutrients in there and then our body can absorb it. Because we are natural beings and we have to kind of like live in harmony with like what nature provides for us. And I don't want to sound like super hippie, like, oh, nature's provided us with things and we just, I don't want to be flowery like that. But it does seem to be that way. And if you want to know more about nutrition, what's healthy and stuff, I would definitely recommend you go to nutritionfacts.org. Because there's some amazing videos and articles on there about, the absorption of nutrients and stuff. But basically what I would like to say to you is there are ways for you to enjoy your greens, and I'm going to share 3 of them with you right now in this video. Now my tip number 1 would be to eat soups. You can make soups in any kind of flavor you want. You could use any spices you like, any herbs you like. Just add a whole bunch of things in there that you love, and then add the greens in. And what happens when you eat a soup, the nutrients get absorbed by the water, but because with soups you keep the water in there, you keep the fluid, you still get the nutrients. And some nutrients get destroyed, of course, when you cook them. It doesn't really matter because you still get a whole bunch of nutrients in if you put your greens in soups. So that's my first tip. If you like soups and stews, put them in there. You don't necessarily have to eat them raw if you don't enjoy them that way. My second tip would be to get your hands on some really awesome recipes for great salad dressings. Now, I used to hate to put spinach in a salad because it was just so, I don't know, spinach is kind of like not a very strong flavor, but kind of like an earthy kind of flavor that I didn't really enjoy. And so it can be tricky if you don't want to use an oily kind of dressing that you get from the store, if you want to avoid oil. And when you get like an oil-free dressing from the store, it's usually like very watery and it has a lot of flavor, but it doesn't have a pleasant mouth feel to it. And so my advice would be make your own dressing and make it really creamy by using something like beans or soy yogurt. I personally like to use soy yogurt because it's easier. It's really creamy and you could just mix in a whole bunch of delicious things and it's great. I also have a video up on YouTube, one of my earlier videos where I make a Mediterranean rice salad, and in that recipe video I also feature a recipe for a really creamy bean-based dressing. And when you have a creamy dressing, you can put that over greens and you can really enjoy your salads that way. And this is the way that I have been able to enjoy my spinach salads. And also you could just add some things in there that you really enjoy. Like I've been enjoying some corn. Sometimes I like to toast some pumpkin seeds and put them in my salads. Just find ingredients in the salad that are going to make it really yummy, because just eating raw greens as they are or with like a little bit of vinegar or something is probably not going to cut it. So just find really awesome salad dressings and potential add-ons for your salads. My third tip would be to start drinking some green smoothies. Now this might not be very much in accordance to the starch solution way of eating, where you eat mostly starches and you base your meals around starches, but if you just want to get in some more greens, it is very easy to just make a little snack of a green smoothie. Many people in the high carb vegan world and the like raw till full kind of movement, they focus on making smoothies that are like 1,000 calories worth. You don't have to do that. You could just make a smaller smoothie with a few pieces of fruit and just start with a small, very small amount of greens, and then just slowly increase the amount of greens that you put in your smoothie. And that is a really great way to enjoy your, to get in your greens as well. And make sure when you make a smoothie to also add some berries. It will make your blood sugar levels not rise too crazy high. So these are my tips for eating more greens. I hope they helped. It's really always best to eat whole foods. I wouldn't say if you want to, you know, include some kind of green powder or that kind of stuff, that like raw meal, whatever. If you like the flavor of it and you want to add it to smoothies, sure. But I personally do not see how it would be easier to use a meal like that over greens. You know, there are ways for you to enjoy greens, and I would just say all the very best of luck to you. You will find a way. I'm pretty sure you will. If I can enjoy raw spinach, then you can too. Make sure to check out my recipe ebook. I'll put the link in the description. Some really awesome low-fat, healthy, vegan, delicious recipes. Did I say delicious twice? Probably. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel for more. You can find me on all the socials, no, not all the social media links. I have Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Have a lovely weekend. Goodbye. If it doesn't look good in an Instagram pic, it's probably not something that you want to be eating. Is that a good rule of thumb? I don't know. don't quote me on that. You know, I mean, a beautiful bed of spinach is going to look great, but a bed of whatever the heck this is going to just look like you're ingesting some sand dust or whatever. Sand dust, is that a thing?